15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition, liftoff.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
Liftoff of Falcon 9, carrying the JCSAT-18 Kacific1 satellite to geostationary transfer orbit. Stage 1 is now in full power. Everything looks nominal. We're now, oh, you heard the call out for throttling
Falcon
down.
9 is supersonic.
We're approaching max Q. This is when the rocket goes through the moment of greatest aerodynamic pressure.
Falcon 9 is experiencing maximum aerodynamic pressure.
Now the next 3 events that we have coming up will be in rapid succession. Main engine cutoff, stage separation, and second engine start 1. Main engine cutoff, or as you'll hear it called out, MECO, is where all 9 engines of Falcon 9 first stage shut down. You just heard the call out for MVAC engine chill. Again, that's when we're pre-chilling those turbo pumps on the second stage. Now, the MECO will be followed by stage separation, or the separation of the first and second stages. Finally, second engine start, where we'll light the Merlin vacuum engine on the second stage, begin to carry the satellite to its targeted orbit. Let's listen in for those. MECO coming up in 20 seconds. So trajectory is looking good. Engine still at full power. On the left-hand side of your screen.
MECO.
Stage separation.
There we go. So there on your screen, as the second engine, as the second stage engine begins to glow a bright orange, we have confirmation
First
there
and second
of
stage are on a
both
nominal
stages of the
trajectory.
stage separation and second engine start 1. So on the left-hand side of your screen, that you'll see stage 1 as it begins its descent to the drone ship, Of Course I Still Love You. You can actually see the lights of Cape Canaveral there in the background. And then on the right-hand side of your screen, like I said, is the second stage. So we're coming up to fairing deployment. We jettison the fairing to shed any unnecessary weight from the second stage.
Fairing separation is confirmed.
So as you see there, fairing has separated. Again, we are attempting to catch those on our recovery vessels. But we now have confirmation that second stage is performing nominally, and we are looking good so far for today's mission.
Continuing its burn. Just about 20 seconds away from entry burn begin.
Stage 1 FTS has safed.
Stage 1, entry burn startup.
And there's relight of those 3 Merlin vacuum engines. Now, fun fact, JCSAT-14 was actually the first time SpaceX successfully landed a geosynchronous transfer mission on a drone ship. Since then, we've made 43 successful landings between drone ships and on land.
Stage 1, entry burn shutdown.
Seagull 1.
Stage 1, landing leg deploy.
Hearing cheers. Waiting for confirmation. Now, a bunch of things happened there. Secondary engine cutoff number 1 just happened. The spacecraft is in a good target orbit. And booster 1056 has just recovered it for the 3rd time. This is our 47th successful landing. Congratulations to the whole team here. Now with that, the second stage is currently in orbit and will continue coasting for about 20 minutes until the phasing is...
There on your screen, you see the deployment of JCSAT-18 Kacific1. I always love watching as the satellite floats away from second stage out into space. Again, this was geostationary transfer orbit. So with that confirmation of deployment, we will bring our webcast to a close. Thanks for tuning in for our liftoff from Cape Canaveral Air Force Station, followed by a successful Stage 1 drone ship landing, and as you just saw, successful